Hello twin flames, welcome to my channel. Whether you're new or coming back, this is your daily energy check-in. We'll look at the energies for each of the divine counterparts. There will be an additional question, learning more details about the journey, where it is right now, and we'll take a look at how each of the twins is seeing the connection right now. How today we're actually gonna ask a question: how the twins, what are the thoughts about each other, towards each other at this point. And I will start, as always, with an oracle message. Today I've got the Sacred Traveler deck. So let's start with that. Let's pull a card for Divine Feminine to get started. Please remember that this is a general reading, so take only what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're interested in a personal reading, please, you can book it on my website, mindfulbamboo.com, or you can send me an email and we'll sort out the details. But you can really find more information on the website. All right, so for Divine Feminines, we have Valiant Courage, take action with passion. Just had it. I'm still recording the horoscope reading, so it could have been the horoscope reading actually where I got this message. But yeah, very interesting that this is the energy that's floating around in the collective at this point. So definitely some courageous choice, courageous shift that the feminines are making or will be making very soon. For masculines, we've got infinite abundance. Wow, and this was also the energy I was getting a lot yesterday in the horoscope readings. Abundance is pouring into your life. I actually had it for Divine Masculine too, now I remember, yes. Beautiful. Abundance is pouring in when you allow, when you surrender. That's that interesting blend of the feminine and masculine energy, and that's something that Divine Masculines have been working on in the recent cycles, a couple of cycles at least. All right, let's see what we have with tarot. Guys, if you like my videos, please don't forget to hit the like button, to share this video with others, to subscribe to my channel. I know that sometimes there is a bug now with YouTube where you don't see the like button. In that case, at least please leave a comment. That also helps bump it up and, for people to be able to find it. Because I was wondering for a while what's happening with the likes, but yeah, then I started looking through some videos myself, and I figured out that the button, like, if you refresh it, it usually comes up, but sometimes it doesn't show up at first. So just be mindful of that. And there are other ways that you can show your support and appreciation. I appreciate you, of course, for that. We're making this channel live together. Knight of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. Yeah, so there is an energy of like knowing what you're doing, knowing the purpose. And this is a soldier, but I always see them as a firefighter. To me, this is like a frontline worker. But this is, and then again, it's a Knight of Pentacles, a slow-moving knight, right? A knight with a strategy, with a plan, just completely different vibe. But I still always find a way to kind of pull that together, and it makes sense within the story. So I feel like right now, the twins know that on the surface, things may seem either a little desperate or a little lost, like it may seem like there is an urgent action required. But actually, it's a lot more important to keep following your journey, whatever is in front of you, whatever the universe, the divine is bringing in for you to work on, to work through. It's important to keep making progress. It's important to keep going. So don't rush with any action if you're not guided to. Also, don't keep standing in one place, because Knight of Pentacles is not standing. And even in this deck, this knight doesn't even have a horse, but he's still walking, right? Even if it's a walk, even if today my horse is out of shape, I'm still gonna continue taking steps forward, because it counts. Every step counts, and that's important, to keep making steps. Keep taking steps forward. Okay, I'll use the After Tarot deck for the clarifier. Oh, so good to be home, back to my decks. And yes, for those who haven't checked out my TV show Mindfully Awake, is a show that's coming out every Friday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please check it out. I did post a link to the playlist that I created within my other channel, actually, where the aired episodes are being collected, so you can check them out. But also you can just search for this name on YouTube, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on X, on any podcast platform, and you'll find it. So, feminines, the energy right now is Page of Cups, clarified by Eight of Swords. So there's a little bit of reservation about expressing feelings, and that could be towards the DM if you're in communication, or it could be towards other people in general, right? Because there's something, there's been some kind of letdown in the last cycle where right now you're like, yeah, I don't really want my heart to be broken again. Like, a lot of times people still take what I'm doing for granted. So, and then my feelings get hurt because I realize that all of the effort and energy that I've invested, it's not really appreciated, it's not recognized, right? So there's a little bit of that. Although, please just keep in mind with this card that some of that is in your head, some of that is your interpretation of the situation. I'm not saying it's not real, I'm just saying, you know, we spoke about it. I think it was actually also one of the messages in the horoscope. Please check out horoscopes for July on my channel, Mindful Bamboo. There is a handle in the description box. You can also find it in the featured channels on this channel. There's definitely one of the readings, I don't remember which sign it was for, where it's like your interpretation, right? And you know, there is the truth and there's a truth, and each of the people involved have the version of the truth. So you don't know the whole story. I'm not saying you are making something up. I'm just saying you don't know the whole story. So be careful with the conclusions that you're making, especially when it comes to conclusions such as that other person doesn't appreciate me, or they didn't care about blah, 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 right? That may not necessarily be true. So, and the important part is not even, you know, go back to that person and say sorry. No, but it's important for you to have that reconciliation within yourself, so you can move on with what you need to move on, with what we were just talking about, that Knight of Pentacles, that taking steps and moving forward, right? So don't let the overthinking, the self-sabotaging thoughts, don't let them stop you. Don't let them stall you. And the energy of love needs to flow, right? So Page of Cups is not much, but it's something. So it allows you, it keeps the lights on, it allows you to keep the flow going, at least until you're feeling better, you're feeling more confident, and you're ready to express more love. For the masculines, we have Two of Swords, clarified by Queen of Wands. Whew. So the masculines feel that they are, at the same time, they are attracted and intimidated by the divine feminine. It's like this, it's a little bit of witchcraft vibe here. It's kind of like, ooh, my feminine is so mysterious and they're so talented and beautiful, and, you know, I have such an attraction towards them, you know, on every level. But at the same time, it's like, ooh, they're so mysterious and they have all these talents and powers. So, you know, if I make a faux pas, it may end badly for me. Something along those lines. Or like, they will always be able to read me. So like, it's gonna be so intimidating to be myself. Like, every time I'm scared, I'm freaked out about something, they will know. And there's like this moment of indecision, like, so what is my next move here, right? Because of this duality and mixed feelings, I guess. Additional equation, we have Judgment and Two of Cups. Wow. Wow, it's the Judgment call, right? In this deck, I like that it's a little bit of an entertainment vibe here. So it's like this spirit of the angels is saying, hey, come on, you need to enjoy this. Like, why the lone faces, you know? This is supposed to be something beautiful and special, right? Like, allow you to discover more depths of yourself and of this life and opportunities that it creates. and the meaning behind it all, right? And not for you to just be upset and each seated in your own corner. So what is the advice for feminines at this time to be able to be more in this enjoyment and celebration energy? Wow, speaking of celebration, Kino Wands clarified by 4 of Wands. And speaking of which, so masculines just had Queen of Wands and feminines have Kino Wands. This is a match. So again, lots of attraction, right back at you, masculines. There is that pull also, and more than ever, like, because we already have a couple, right? This is like feminists recognizing this is a match for them. This is somebody who can at least play on their level. Maybe they're not doing it just yet, but they know that it's possible, right? And they haven't really felt that way about anybody else before. So this is something new here. And also with 4 Wands on the back, they're not only thinking about, the passion, the drive, like just like at this moment, it seems so real and it seems something that, they want so much. But this seems like, yes, this is going to stand the test of time. This is someone that I can commit to, that I'm ready to try with, that I'm, willing to spend my time and energy on. Beautiful. So this kind of enthusiasm is something that can help you really enjoy it, even if you don't have masculine at your door at this moment. If you do, happy days, it's celebration time. This is the message then. If it's not the case, then at least the excitement about this journey ahead, about the commitment and the life you can build together, that should bring in the excitement and the energy of celebration and joy. For the masculines, we have the Star clarified by 2 of Wands. Oh my god, so romantic today. Even 2 of Wands is romantic in this deck. Seriously. It's like, I'm not just making a choice, I'm making a choice to be with you, to have the world at your fingertips, to share this world, this lifetime together, and many lifetimes after that, right? This is the dream. For the masculines, this is their dream come true, to have that life partner, capital L, capital P, to share their dream with, their life with, their everything, right? And that's the enthusiasm for you, masculines. This is that person. And you can, you can dream it, you can manifest it through those aspects of the dream. And of course, for each of you, the dream is going to be a little bit different, but, whatever it is, like, you can picture it with your life partner, right? So that's what should give you the excitement, right? That this is the person you can finally do it with, that is not gonna be manipulative or angry or bitter or whatever it is, or completely on their own page and not getting what you're saying, right? This is someone who can see you, can hear you, can express their love and take care of you. And moreover, you can have a shared dream, right? That's another message here, that this dream that you've had for a while and you thought that this is just your personal dream, this is something that you can share now. How beautiful is that? What are the thoughts of divine feminines towards the masculines right now? 5 of Swords clarified by 10 of Swords. Whoa. A little bit of a letdown towards the end of the reading, but that's the reality again, and that's why we're saying that some effort is required to feel the excitement, to be more open, right? And some courage too, right? Because after we've been beaten down, after we've been lied to, or there were some broken promises there, that's what I'm hearing here. It's hard to trust again, to open up your heart again. It takes courage, especially because our brain keeps playing the program. And these are all Swords energies, so this is the thoughts, right? Like, I don't want to get that hurt again. I don't want to go through that. So, right? But my little piece of advice here is, don't think on the specific masculine, like whether it's this DM that you have in mind or just masculines in the past. Don't think about that when you're trying to heal and open up your heart. Think about love in general, loving people in your life, those who are there, who you want to share this with. And it helps, at least as a starting point, to be more open and vulnerable and exchange love and nurture with those people. And then you'll be getting more and more courage to open up and to be vulnerable, put yourself out there in more of a, you know, romantic relationship or someone more serious. So right now there's a lot of pain that still needs healing. It is being healed, but it's work in progress right now. So there is certain feeling of sadness and broken heart when feminines think of masculines. What are the masculines thinking of the feminines? I have 7 of Pentacles clarified by the Emperor. So to me, this is continuation of the pattern we've seen lately with the masculines, where they're coming up with a plan. They want to be a bigger person and a more mature person, and somebody who knows who they are, and they're, you know, they have things under control. That's what I'm getting. That's the message, right? Whether it's a man or a woman doesn't matter. This is an energy, and the Emperor is the divine masculine energy, right? So they want to show up in their integrated form, you know, as someone who almost like you can sense that strength and power and the energy of protection and safety from them, right? Like, they can create that for their feminine. That's at least the starting message that they want to create, right? That's how they want to appear, and they're taking time to see what that would look like, right? In terms of, you know, not just how they feel about the feminine, because if anything, we already saw that they're intimidated, and a lot of times that screws up everything, right? They want to show up in a lot more confident space and confident energy. And so they're preparing, essentially, you know, like if somebody is not very confident about going on a date with a woman, the guys, a lot of times, they like prepare what are they gonna say, you know, how they want the night to go, so that they don't screw it up in the moment, because they may just lose it. So this is something like that, and masculines are thinking it over because they want to make sure that it goes well, and they're not gonna just get scared and be silent. They're not gonna fall into their older ways where they become sarcastic or arrogant, or just, what's the word? I don't want to say closed off, but the kind of coldish, you know, cold and distant. All right, I think I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I love you all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Love you.